I am never trusting Murder Mystery 2 with my knives ever again. You know those people after the American Great Depression? You know, the banks closed, everybody lost all their money, so people started hiding their money under their rugs and stuff like that because they never trusted the bank. That is me. I'm never trusting Murder Mystery 2 trading system ever again in my life. And I will not, for a second, put this knife in a trade unless I am certain that I want to give it up. You know what? Just shout out to this guy, man. The guy with the flames, right? He's trying to kill me. You know what? Shout out to him, alright? Please die. Alright, so how's it going, Data Bites? Is No Data here, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Murder Mystery 2. And in general, it has been a long time since we've actually made a Murder Mystery 2 video. I'm pretty sure the last one was over a month ago, so yeah, it's actually been quite a while since we've done Murder Mystery 2, but if you guys look closely, you will see that I have a corrupt knife in my hand, which, you know, corrupt knives are cool and all, but this corrupt knife in particular is a pretty big deal for a lot of you guys. It is a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal for me as well. So if you guys do not know the full story of what happened, click the eye in the top right corner right there, so you click that, and it takes you to the previous video. That video pretty much tells you the full story, but, you know, in summary, you know, I'm gonna sum it up for you guys. So basically what happened was, you know, a long time ago, far, far away in the month of January, I was going to make a video exposing scammers in Murder Mystery 2. I was going to make a video on that, and I was in the recording process. Obviously, I was using a corrupt knife to, like, expose scammers and, like, pretend that I don't know the value of corrupt knife. And I ended up losing the corrupt knife from a glitch, literally a glitch. If you look in the video, you see, like, I was pretending to accept the trade, but I actually didn't. Like, my mouse was nowhere near the accept button. This guy was, like, trying to rip me off, and he offered, like, what is it, a Winter's Edge? Yeah, he offered a Winter's Edge and a Seer. And obviously I didn't accept it because what sane person would accept that? So, you know, my mouse was nowhere near the accept button, and the game just accepted the trade anyway, even though I never clicked accept. And I ended up getting scammed, and it was pretty dumb. So, you know, rip corrupt knife, and, you know, really the part that I was upset about was the actual, like, glitch portion of it. Like, yeah, alright, if I fell for a scam, like, I would take responsibility for it, but, like, literally a glitch took that knife away, and it was pretty annoying. So I'll update on that. I know at some point the scammer, like, he friended my actual main account, and apparently he traded it away, so clearly he couldn't give it back to me. So I was like, you know what, whatever, I don't have a corrupt knife anymore, whatever, it is what it is. But somebody was nice enough to give another one to me. I was on Discord. I was on Discord looking at a announcement for Assassin, a pretty exciting announcement. If you're on Discord, you already know what it is, but that's something for another day because this is Murder Mystery 2 we're talking about. So, you know, I was on Discord and someone messaged me and was like, hey, you should have another corrupt knife. I'm going to give one to you. And I was like, all right, thanks, man. And his username is 22lagger1. I don't know if it's lagger or lager. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's 22lagger1. I'll put his username on the screen. You know, you already saw the little clip at the beginning where I actually got it back, so you guys already know his name, and I technically already gave him a shout out, but, you know, mad respect to him, he was cool. Now, I know a couple of people are going to be like, no Data, I was going to give you a corrupt knife, why didn't you let me give it to you? Well, you know, I feel like I've seen some messages floating around. You know, I get a lot of messages, so I feel like I sometimes see a message every now and then saying, no Data, I'll give you your corrupt knife back. And, you know, I'm just busy at the moment, so, like, I never have a chance to reply. And when Lagger messaged me, I just so happened to not be busy and just hanging out on Discord. So I kind of just, you know, he happened to message me and I accepted his offer just because, you know, why not? And another thing that I know a lot of people are going to tell me, they're going to be like, no Data, your knife is duped. Did you know that your corrupt knife is duped? And, you know, it probably is duped. I wouldn't have doubt that it's duped. I mean, think about it. Last time I checked, there was only like 40 corrupt knives. Last time I remember, you know, when Murder Mystery 2 used to, like, update and stuff, there was only, like, 40 corrupt knives in existence. Half of them belong to, like, one person, Take Your Lemons. and like the other half, or most of them at least, belong to like Roblox YouTubers, because Roblox YouTubers would get them, like, you know, the big boys like Dennis and Seeding, Poke, and Tofu, etc. You know, I don't really watch them that much, but I know Tofu has one, I think Poke has one, and I'd be surprised if Dennis didn't have one. He's got like 4 mil. So, you know, with 20 belonging to one person, then like 10 more belonging to YouTubers, and then 1 belonging to freaking Shadow Freddy, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's duped. I'm not saying like, oh, Liger duped it and he gave it to me. No, I'm not saying that. In fact, I'm sure he made like an honest trade for the corrupt knife. Like, I'm sure he made like a legit trade. He's actually pretty rich. He's got like sugar and stuff. I think he also has red Luger, maybe green Luger. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, with all the glitches that Murder Mystery 2 has, I wouldn't be surprised if it was duped. And I'm not saying that's Liger's fault or anything. It's really not, because like when you get a knife, you really can't prove that it's duped. You know, there's really no evidence whatsoever, unless like you see someone with 1 million of that knife and they're like level 5, prestige 1, you know what I'm saying? It's like the only way you can prove duplication, and like in some cases it's technically possible. Like an assassin, like you can technically unbox 1 million purples if you're super lucky and like you spend a bunch of money and stuff, but you know, that wouldn't happen. That definitely wouldn't happen. That's super unlikely. But I mean, it technically is possible. So when you're trading those dupes around, there's really no way to actually prove if it's a duplicate or not. And you know what? I don't really care. I don't really care if it's a dupe. You know, I still think Corrupt Knife is super cool, and I kind of wanted one back. So, especially after that tragedy back in early January. So yeah, after months and months of salt, I have Corrupt Knife back. If you wanted to give me a Corrupt Knife, very much appreciated, but you really don't have to. Don't give me another one, because I really don't play Murder Mystery 2 that often. I kind of just wanted that back. Honestly, I don't think I deserve a Corrupt Knife to begin with, because that previous Corrupt Knife that got scammed, that was also from a fan. Like, no, that was also from a fan. So I don't think I deserve a Corrupt Knife in the first place. I don't think I deserved the first one, let alone getting a second after getting scammed because of a glitch. But it is what it is, I guess. Like, you guys are super awesome. So yeah, that is a thing that happened. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what was going on, because I know a lot of people are always talking about that Corrupt Knife and Murder Mystery 2. They're just like, no, Dan, I'm sorry about what happened. Well, you know, it stinks, but what are you gonna do? I still don't trust my knives with the trading system. If I were to give you guys some advice, be careful, because that glitch is actually a thing. I've met some other people who have experienced that glitch, and it is very tragic, alright? You don't want to get scammed because of that glitch. So my advice to you is, don't put a knife down unless you're actually certain that you want to trade it, alright? If you want to, like, make a trade with, like, offers, do it through typing. Like, type your offer instead of, like, putting it on the trade. That would be my advice to you, because I know I'm not going to click the Corrupt Knife in a trade anymore ever in my entire life. So that's my advice to you guys if you don't want to lose your stuff. I'm sure it's a rare glitch. I'm sure it's like relatively rare, and I just like got really unlucky, but better safe than sorry, guys. Better safe than sorry. So that was my advice to you guys, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Again, it has been a while since we've done a Murder Mystery 2 video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those other things that YouTube people do. Thank you guys for the support for these past 4 months. It's almost been 4 months. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.